Hi there. I showed you in my first video my tools at the pantry garden, but I want to show you that you can still start seeds indoors even if you don't have a fancy grow stand, even though we had that donated to us. You still can start seeds at home. So last year I just had a really basic setup. I had a flat surface, it was the top of a bookshelf, and I used this grow light up here that has feet on it. It was like $38 at Walmart. It just has one of those. And then I also got, I don't have it handy, but I also got a clip-on one with like two arms off of Amazon. I think it was about $20. So there's definitely inexpensive options, and there's things that you can do just to get a little bit of a jump start. But this year, I decided to expand my seed starting abilities at home. So I purchased off of Amazon this bookshelf. It's where wire shelf, whatever you want to call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels, and then I have that one up top. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of lights. I found this set on Amazon also. So it's a set, you see there's 2 on each level. They daisy chain together, and then you fun yourself down at the plug. You can go a number of different ways. So I have 3 different things going on here. This is just a regular plug. You can do that. You have to turn them on and off. You have to remember to do that. I'm not super great at that, so I don't do it that way. I have timers. So this is what I used last year. I had this timer. It's very similar. It's basically the same as the one that I have at the community garden grow stand. And you pull these up for the hours that you want it to be off. And you push these down for the hours that you want it to be on. You set the current time. And then it works that way. You can also flip the switch and have it just be on. I was going to show it on for you, but that was switched off. So now that's on. This is something new I'm trying. It's a smart plug. I just set it up. You can set timers in the app. The thing that I liked about it is that I'm going to get alerts if this is offline, like if there's no power to that plug for more than 30 minutes, I'm going to get a notification. So if my power goes out, I'll know, which is really nice for like when I'm away. You never know if your power's gone out, and then, that kind of thing. I'll know at least. The downside of this particular plug is, from the reviews that I read, if the power goes off, when it comes back on, you have to reset the plug. You have to set the plug up again, which is kind of annoying, but I'm willing to take the risk because I think it's kind of cool. It was a set of 2 for $25, I think. They do work with Alexa. I haven't set that up yet. I don't know that I really need for it to be set up with Alexa. So that's what I've got going on right now. Now, in terms of containers to use, I went on Amazon and I bought these sets of half-size trays, and they came with these cups, which are about 2 by 2. Perfect, right? Except I failed to see in the description that these have holes in them, which is a problem because I bought them water and the water will come right out. So I went back to Amazon and I got these that have a solid bottom, but they are a tiny bit smaller. So just read the descriptions. I also bought some of these. These are a 10-20. This is like a standard tray. So I just want to show you something real quick. We're going to come back to this later. But these are these Jiffy pellets. So you can see if you just drop these in water, by the time that this is done, we should see that be the full size. So, I use these full trays. These half trays are new to me. I also purchased, you can see here on Amazon, I found these containers. These are a little bit bigger. So lots of options. This year I went to the dollar store as well, and they have these sets. This is a set of 6 4.7 inch diameter. So those are a nice size for things like tomatoes, big pots of herbs. And they also had these 3.5 inch diameter set of 12 for $1. So that's a really good price for these. I don't feel badly cutting them up. My daughter just took one and cut it to fit into a little pot that she had found that had too big of a hole in the bottom. So that's what we have there. So then I basically put whatever containers I'm using in the tray, fill them with my seed start mix, which I keep in this bin. It's the same bin I have at the pantry garden. Start my seeds. I have labels just like I have there, etc. And then I do have one of these plastic dome lids. So some other options that you can have are small, these aren't clean, but smaller cells. Like I said in the other video, I had to pot up a lot of stuff, so these aren't my first pick, really. One thing you should know is because you want the lights to be really close to your plants, you might need to either lower your lights, which would kind of be difficult for me because I have them on zip ties, or you can use things like this is just an upside down flat from Spindrift that I'm using to just move this up so that it's closer to the lights. So that's pretty much what I have going on here. I don't know that there's really anything else to tell you about this, which is a bummer because this did not puff up as much as I thought it would in that length of time. But you can see it's starting to. They puff up really big. You can see this, the bottom of it's flat. The top of it's going to have a little hole. You can make that a little bit bigger. Your seed can go in there. I have a friend who really successfully uses those to start her seeds, and then she moves them to larger containers as they germinate. That's not my preferred method, but that's the whole point, is there's no right or wrong method necessarily. You kind of have to just explore what's going to work best for you, especially if you have limited space. So this is what I have for this year. So each of these levels can fit about one 10-20 tray. If I wanted to, I probably could. That hangs off there by quite a bit. That wouldn't be a good idea, especially given I have a cat. So I can fit one 10-20 tray per level. That's all I've got. So I think this will work for me this year. I forgot to mention, the bottom level is kind of off limits for me because of the cat. She likes to sit in there in a box when the lights are on. So that bottom level is kind of off limits for me. She does enjoy lettuce, though. I might grow her some lettuce because I'm slightly insane. So like I said, this is my setup. I'm already wishing that I had gone a double width, but there's nothing stopping me from getting another setup just like this. This cost me under $100, but right around $100 once you add in the power strip and the timers, which I still have room on the power strip and I have another timer, so I wouldn't have to buy that. So I think it cost me right around $80. So not too bad. All right, let me know what you're doing to start seeds this year. And in our next video, we're going to talk about how I'm doing garden planning for the pantry garden. And then the next one will be how I'm doing my home garden planning. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.